Dawn, looking at Okoth's film at Mississippi State last year, I know it was kind of her first year there, but just how much quicker and how much more confident do you see her now that she's here?
I mean, I've only really watched when we prep for them, but just having to be able to work with her every day, I mean, you can see her dominance. It ebbs and flows, but you can actually see it. Once you see it, you can build on it. Really scratching the surface when it comes to the things that she could do out there. I left her out there a little bit longer just to get her more comfortable in playing and getting up and down and imposing her will. I know she didn't have very much competition as far as height, but they were pretty scrappy. So I mean, I'm glad we have her. I truly am glad that we have her, and truly glad to work with her and just hopefully help take her to the next level.
Don, I know you work on rotations and stuff in practice, but how important is, tonight against Anderson and next week against North Carolina to kind of see how things ebb and flow in a game setting and, what groups work well together?
I mean, it's extremely important. I mean, it's really important to see people step up and give us something that maybe we didn't see a whole lot in practice. Some of them are gamers. Some of them are really like to get out there and play. I thought a guy really showed what she can do on both sides of the basketball. She's really a high IQ player that's very skilled. So I like what she contributed. I like what Joyce was doing. Like Joyce is stepping into a familiar role because she's been that all of her career. I mean, now that she gets to do it on the collegiate level, and I was really proud of how she played defense and got on the floor for loose balls and just being competitive like we know she can be. We know she can score the basketball. We got to get her to rebound the basketball. Got to get her to play some defense, and really just walk into her dominance as well.
Quick two-parter. Just how do you think you guys played in transition specifically, and I guess what didn't you like that you kind of want to clean up overall?
I mean, we're constantly trying to play faster and make quicker decisions. I mean, if I'm just really haven't seen it, we probably didn't reverse the ball enough. We just pushed past, shot, and we weren't hitting. And we got to make adjustments when we're not hitting. At least skip it over, create a little bit more, just some fluidity and rhythm to our offense. So it was a little stagnant. And what was your second part? No, think like this. About that. Yeah. And our transition, we look a lot faster. To be quite honest, we look a lot faster. We sit on the bench. We look kind of sluggish, and sometimes that happens. Such a long day, you're anticipating it. First time playing in front of a crowd, more than a third of our team is new, so it looks different than our normal teams, and that's okay. That's okay. I think this team may have more of an opportunity to put more points on the scoreboard, maybe not get as many stops as we normally get just yet. Our defense we just put our defense in, a couple weeks ago because we couldn't put that in the summer because we didn't have our players. We didn't have enough of our players to put it in. So we'll slowly get better with it. I mean, it may look different than it has in the past, but still can be quite effective. Anything else to go to?
Hey, Coach. So what is one thing on offense tonight that you were really glad to see come out of practice and be executed in the game, and also on defense as well for that?
I'm just going to say we were pretty strapped with what we wanted to run. I mean, we just kept it to a couple of plays, and they're continuity plays. So we didn't have a lot of continuity that we got to continue to work. And maybe you can gain that from running some of our other sets, but we didn't. We decided to just play that, and that forced us to play a little bit more stagnant. But what I wanted to see is just people be able to impact the game with what we're doing, and we did get to see a couple people do that. We just need to get a couple of more people impacting it.
Dawn, with only 10, do you find yourself, looking at conditioning and training and weightlifting and saying, maybe we got to scale some of this a little back just to make sure we can last all season?
No, we do a really great job at analyzing how much energy we're expending in practice. Like Molly, our performance coach, told us, we probably need to ramp practice up, because earlier last week, ramp it up a little bit, because we did a lot of teaching on 2 of the days last week, and we fell below like what our normal is. So no, we got highlighters, because we have the highlighters. We're able to just practice normally, and I don't want to scale back. I just want to practice the way we normally practice. Now, we probably have to give Joyce a little bit more reps, because I think she had to play a little bit more than she used to. Maybe a little bit of Raven, play a little bit more reps. We got to find time for a guy if she's going to continue to play like that. So it's everybody will play. It's just how much. And everybody has to be conditioned to play, to play extended minutes.